Hello everyone, let me put that lower. It is Friday, empowering movement and life coach Tanya Otterstein-Liehs here from bodybusiness.ca. I'm going to do a 4-part series over the next 4 weeks. And today's number 1 part is helping you schedule the 20 minutes for yourself every day, because it is so vital, right, to make that. Like I said, it's a 4-part series. So by the end of the 4th week, you will have everything laid out for you, and you will know the steps to take. You will know the things you need to do, what to do to help make that vital 20 minutes of just me time every day. All right, so what are you going to have to take away today? How to schedule it. So by the time I come to the end of today's live, you will learn how to do it, how to be accountable to yourself, how to take that action to make those 20 minutes every day become part of your daily routine. Sound good? All right. So, of course, it's March break next week. I just want to make an announcement before I go on, because it's March breaks next week. I'm going to not be on live on Friday, making some, I'll say, kind of stepping away from social media. It's very important that we all, of course, unplug. I talk about that all the time, but really kind of stepping away and focusing on my family. So what are you going to do to get to those 20 minutes of me, that crucial me time happening every day? So this is here a schedule book I have, this is a schedule book I have, and I'm going to open it to a page. So here we go. I'm just opening it to this page one that doesn't have anything on it yet. Okay, so as you can see, right, you got the times in there. All right, so this is what you're going to do. You're going to take a pen, and I know if for the moms out there, if your kids have a lot of activities, this is going to come so much in handy. It's going to help everybody stay organized. Everyone, including you, will know what's going on. So you're not asked by everybody, oh, what time is this? Where do I do this? When I do this, right? Plus, you're going to schedule your time in here as well. Now, I'm just going to pull out one other calendar as well, because you need 2 calendars to do this, okay? So you're going to take a monthly calendar. You think I can find it? Okay, here we go. So, for example, here's March's calendar, okay? March's calendar. So, what you can do with this calendar is you can even take, you can buy calendars. You can get them free, like the flip kind that you hang on your fridge or hang on a wall. I'm just taking this one, for example. So let's say, for example, this is March break here. So let's say, for an example, your kids on a Saturday have a bunch of activities. Okay, you're going to write down what the activities are. No time or anything. Just say, hockey game, soccer practice, things like that. I don't know, piano practice. Anyways, you're going to have whatever you have going on those days, you're going to put them on the calendar, okay? If, you're going out for dinner, then you put that, dinner. But like I said, I don't want you to write any of the time stuff down, because that is going to be separate. What's going to happen with this calendar is you are going to, and again, you can just have that flip one, you're going to take that calendar and you're going to place it where everybody sees it, so they know what's going on too, and not asking you 20 times a day, or, how many questions, oh, when is this happening? What's, happening on this day? It's going to be right there. So jumping back to, I had an April calendar, here's open. All right, so now when I talked about getting the weekday time frames, okay, so this is what you're going to do. And this can be for you to be accountable to yourself, okay? And I really like this kind of a calendar, only because the time frames are really in front of you and easy to figure out, right? Because when you have, let's say on a weekend, there's, 5 things happening. Well, when you have it, written down, it makes it less stressful, less burden-wise. and it keeps things organized. So in your time frame, okay, you're going to fill in things related to you and your family. So let's say, on a Saturday, let's say from 9 to 10, Johnny has hockey practice. I'm just guessing. Let's say, 10:30 to 11:30, and that's exactly what you're going to do. You're going to, put little lines, and you're going to say what it is. And then you're going to take the next frame, say what it is. And this way too, because sometimes, if you have more than one child, sometimes things overlap. So this way you can see where it's overlapped, and you'll know where to ask for help, because you're not a superwoman. Everyone's superhero, but you need to ask for help, okay? Do give yourself permission to not be afraid to ask for help. So now, right, it gets less stress because everything's being laid out. So now you're going to look at every day's schedule, and you're going to plan this like the whole month out ahead of time, okay? And now all of a sudden you see, oh, okay, well, between, let's say, 2:45 and 3 o'clock, there's nothing happening there. Nothing happening. That is where you're going to schedule in your 20 minutes, half an hour of just me time, okay? And next week, I'm going to talk about what things you can do during that 20-minute, half an hour time frame that you have. Again, that'll be on my next week. Oh, sorry, I'm not talking next week. The following week, okay? That'll be, let me look on my calendar. And I'm going to write that down too on the 23rd, my talk on the 23rd. I'm going to talk about things that you can do during that 20 minutes, half an hour for just me time, okay? So again, we looked at the whole monthly calendar, right? Where you're going to write in, and of course now I can't find it because I didn't mark it with a paper clip. So you're going to take the whole calendar, jumping, okay, here. You're going to mark in the things that are happening on that day. Then you're going to take your schedule book and you're going to mark in the time frames of things happening. And I'm talking about everything you have. I'm talking about things for you, things for your kids. If your husband has stuff, put that in there. It'll again, taking away that stress, because sometimes you sit and you think, okay, yeah, what time do we have, that, and okay, wait, this time goes this time goes this time, and you're thinking, and sometimes I've seen people write it on pieces of paper, lined paper, but this way here, getting an actual timed schedule book makes it so less confusing, makes you, so less stressed trying to think of what is going on. It's right here on paper. And this way you will tend to not take on too many things, right? If you see, like, oh my God, I already have on Saturday like 5 things in here, including the vital me time. You're going to say, I've got too much going on away. I'm sorry, I can't do that. Ask so-and-so to do it instead. So give yourself permission to not let your fears and excuses stop you from saying no to things, okay? And that includes for all the gentlemen out there too, You can take on so many things that you become like crazy, like I said, overwhelmed and stressed and thinking, how am I going to do this? How am I going to get this done? So, like I said, like I promised, by the end of the video, my live today, I was going to talk you through how to keep things organized, how to keep the schedule in front of you and allow your family members to see it, so they don't need to ask you anymore, because it's all laid out to help you, again, realize that, okay, you know what? I've got stuff going on enough. I'm not going to take something else on. But also, most important, putting in 20 minutes to half an hour every day for me time. You can find it, right? Now that you have the paper time schedule, now you can visually see that you have time every day. Whether you wake up morning, whether you use your lunch, whether you use the end of the day, whether you use the evening, or sometime during the day. All right, that is it. Like I said, I will not be here next Friday due to March break. However, I will be back on the 23rd, excuse me, talking about things that you can do during those 20 minutes, half an hour every day to make Vital Me time, because it's important. All right, Tanya Otterstein-Liehs here saying thank you very much for listening. I'd love to read your comments below. When you comment, I love giving my feedback to what you wrote. Share this so you can help your friends stay organized, less stressed, less overwhelmed as well, to feel more self-confident, self-love, and self-worth without letting excuses or fears stop you. Give yourself permission. And if you're catching this on YouTube, hit the subscribe button and never miss one of my chats. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy March break if you're taking it off as well. And I see one person came in here. Hello. If you have a question, feel free to pop it in. No questions. Okay, they don't have any questions. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Get outside. Enjoy. Bye-bye.